Guys, this is serious. I just won $5,000! Thank you to everybody that voted for me, and thank you to Philly Daily. Let me tell you the whole story because I feel like it's a gift from my dad up above. Let's go! Let's take it back to Christmas. My friend Eric, aka Philly Nerd, hits me up and says, would you and Casey like free tickets to the Eagles-Dallas game? We were like, yeah! My dad's ashes are in here. And when he passed away, his security question was, who's your favorite musician? I typed in Paul McCartney and it didn't work. So then I typed in me, and it was me. That's who he was. He was always lifting me up, always believing in me. So today, I'm bringing him. So we're at the Delco tailgate, shout out Jimmy Doc, and out of nowhere, Philly Daily comes up to me and asks if I'd like to be interviewed for the Authentic Philadelphia Eagles Fan Contest. Of course! Because my dad died and I promised I would bring his ashes. This is my first Eagles game, Eagles-Dallas, and he's with me right here in the ashes. That's it. Dropped a couple F-bombs because I was in the Philly spirit at the moment, but after what was not shown in that video was the conversation we had about what a big fan he was of both me and the Eagles. So this is the true story. I didn't know until the end of the interview that it was going to be a contest for $5,000. When the cameras cut off, I started crying because I knew I was going to win. I just knew it. And that began the most magical journey of my music career that I've had to date. The universe kept throwing me signs. On a whim, I went to the Beer and Loathing in Westchester, and I met Gilly, and I met JoJo and Broom Man, and I was taking a picture of a woolly pennant, and a man named Ryan comes up to me, who's the owner of Woolly Pennants. He ended up making this woolly pennant for my song Bird Call, and making this pennant for $1 million worth of game for Gilly and Wallow, which was brought to the Super Bowl and used at the freaking Super Bowl. And he brought me to meet Gilly and Wallow, making one of my dreams come true. Shout out Gilly and Wallow and Ryan from Woolly Pennants. Went down to the city for the Visit Philly Bird Call phone, and I performed my bird call on the bird call phone, and then Visit Philly promoted me all through their social media to millions of people, posting in real time down there, and that's when I started performing the bird call at iconic places in Philly, like students that just got off the bus started doing the bird call with me, and then that kind of went viral. Tim Furlong from NBC was kind enough to come through the studio and interview me, give me my first TV interview ever.
Chester, Tim Furlong, NBC 10 News.
Mike Nappy, remember that name.
Went to East Bradford Elementary School and had children singing the bird call at Fox 29. Coming back to my alma mater, got interviewed on WCUR. Kyle Hudson from the Westchester Chronicle interviewed me. I got to build with Steve Wakefoos on WCHG Westchester Radio, 93.7 FM. I went into Delaware and got to hang out with Nancy and Joe and Florence and be on the air, and we did a 93.7 Delaware bird call. During all this hype, we launched the bird call hats, 100 hats. Shout out to Buttery Printwear and Chica's Custom Embroidery. We sold out of 100 hats in 30 hours. Speaking of hats, shout out Noggin Boss for sending me my own Eagles Noggin Boss hat. Shout out to Perry Milo for sending me signed prints of his Philly sports artwork. So I keep on thinking of my dad. He died in 2013. He was 58 years old. He never got to see the Eagles win a Super Bowl. But this year, I'm sure of it. I know it. He was with me, and he saw this one. Tens of millions of views are attached to my Philadelphia Eagles song, Bird Call. I am humbled and honored that I was able to hype up the city and bring joy to Philadelphia. My dad was homegrown in Philly. Every day was fun. Every day was a joy. We looked forward to the good things in life. We didn't let the bad things in life keep us from celebrating and appreciating what is good around us. That is what an authentic Philly fan is. And I am honored and grateful for everybody that voted for me for this great award. Thank you, Philly Daily. I love you all.